Hey, what's up? It's your boy, New Money. Back at y'all again with another one. Man, did y'all see the fights this weekend? I had a really good weekend watching these fights. But I was a little surprised and upset because I lost my bet. I betted on my boy, Conwell. I didn't see it coming. I don't know if y'all seen that fight between Garcia Perez and Charles Conwell. Now, Garcia Perez, this is a fight in the super welterweight division, 154 pounds. Garcia Perez, this is at 6'1", okay, with a 74-inch arm reach, 154 pounds. His record is 32-4 with 26 knockouts. Okay, who went up against Charles Conwell, that was my pick, who stands at 5'9" with a 68-inch arm reach. His record is 21-0 with 16 knockouts. Now, this fight was a very intriguing fight to me because I wanted to see how Conwell was going to perform against a veteran guy with power. Okay, he got experience. You know what I'm saying? The man got over 30 fights. The man got over 20 knockouts, 26 knockouts, but he had 4 losses. Now, let me be clear. I betted on Conwell. I betted on Charles Conwell. I absolutely believe he was going to stop Garcia Perez. But as I watched this fight, Jorge took control of the fight from the very beginning by keeping that stick out there on him. Okay, he kept that stick on Charles Conwell, and he moved real good. His feet work was not bad. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good fighter. The dude knows he knows his craft. He got the experience, so I think he learned a lot from the 4 losses. He's improved a lot. He was able to roll off of Conwell. He was able to fend off Conwell. He out-punched Conwell. He out-landed Conwell. And to my surprise, for some reason, I didn't see the dog come out of Conwell. I didn't see the dog come out. I didn't see him bite down and take care of business. I believe that Jorge Garcia had enough power, and he earned Charles Conwell's respect. Because Conwell wasn't running in there trying to steamroll him, especially when he needed to in the last round. The coach in his corner kept trying to urge him to, bring the pain, man. Let's go. They kept trying to, urge Charles Conwell to, let the dog out. It's time to bite down. It's time to, the grit. You got to get down with it now. You got to go ahead and leave it all in the ring. But for some reason, Conwell couldn't put it into that extra gear. He couldn't throw it in that gear he needed. Put it up there so he can go ahead and start putting the combinations together and throwing more than 1 or 2 punches. He wasn't throwing 4-punch combinations. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't throwing a lot of 3-punch combinations. And a lot of the punches he did miss with, Jorge, I underestimated his defense. He got a decent defense because he made Conwell miss a lot of punches and hitting him on the arms and gloves. I didn't see Conwell make those adjustments he needed to make to land his punches, taking angles and things of that nature. But I think that the power of Jorge shocked Conwell. Even though he was shaking his head like those punches were not doing anything to him, he kept him disciplined. He kept Charles Conwell disciplined, kept him where he wanted to keep him, which was on the outside, and he kept the stick on him, and he banged on the inside as well with Conwell. Okay? I don't know if Conwell, what happened. I don't know why the dog didn't come out. I'm shocked. I was expecting to see Conwell let the dog out, I had Conwell winning this fight by stoppage. Because what I've seen in the tapes of Jorge, I thought Conwell could take advantage of when he got on the inside and perhaps, land some great combinations and rock Jorge and get him out of there. But that didn't happen. It did not unfold like that. Conwell boxed a very good, smart fight. His corner was spot on. You know what I'm saying? And they trained him. They prepared him well for Conwell. And in that fight, I said Conwell did, earn his respect. So he got respect, Jorge Garcia. And if there is a rematch, I think that Conwell will definitely perform better than he did the first time. But if Jorge can keep that stick on him and keep moving like he did, I don't see him beating Jorge in the rematch. He's got a longer reach. You know what I'm saying? He's a lengthy guy. And he just outboxed Conwell, which I was surprised that happened. So to my dismay, he upset the apple cart. And he made me lose my bet on Conwell. Because I did jump out a little bit. And Conwell, hey, he just didn't let the dog out. He just didn't make the adjustments he needed. And he wins. I forget if it was a unanimous decision or a majority decision, but boy, he won that fight. Leading up to the main event, Gabriella Fondora, the towering Inferno's Fondora sister, who stands at 5'8", okay? She's got a 67-inch arm reach. Flyweight division at 111 pounds. She defended her undisputed title against Marilyn Badillo, who happened to stand at 5'3". Okay, she got a 59.5-inch arm reach. Now, Marilyn Badillo said that she had a game plan for Fondora. They said he had a game plan for her, and they could not execute that game plan. Fondora, the girl is a beast. I'm gonna be honest with you. I liked Fondora because I like how she fights. She fights like a dude. She spars a lot with her brother. So she throws them punches, and she can throw them punches downward hard. She can throw the uppercut hard too. That girl got a mean hook. Okay? She got a mean right hook. And a left. And I'm gonna tell you, old girl Badillo tried to dance with Fondora, Gabriella, but she wasn't having it. Gabriella came out and immediately established the jab. She kept that stick on Badillo. Badillo was doing her head movement. She was looking good in the first couple of rounds. Here and there, trying to go tip-for-tap with Fondora. But the pressure from Gabriella Fondora ultimately broke her down. And she ended up catching Badillo in a, I want to say 7th round, and she rocked her, hurt her up against the ropes with a right hook. You know what I'm saying? And Badillo, when she got in that corner, or the ref talked to her, rather when she got rocked, she said no mas. Badillo said no mas. She didn't want no more of that smoke. She was not feeling that. She didn't want no more of that. Therefore, they called a halt to the fight, I believe, in the 6th round. Badillo said that was it. Once she got rocked, the ref gave her a count. He asked if she wanted to continue. She said, no mas. No mas. No more. I'm going to tell you, Badillo is boxing. And she gets knockouts. Okay? Fondora is now 16-0 with 8 knockouts. Okay? She's 16-0 with 8 knockouts. And Badillo went into this fight 18-0 with 1 draw, 3 knockouts. So now she's 18-1 and 1. 3 knockouts. Okay? I thought she might have had a chance. I seen the tape. She moved pretty good. She's pretty fluent. She got really good head movement. But she couldn't sustain that movement. She couldn't sustain all the movements she was doing. Ducking and bobbing and weaving against Fondora. Gabriella Fondora. She couldn't sustain that. She tried. She couldn't do it. She ended up getting caught with that hook. The left right down the pipe. Rocked her against the ropes. Ref came up. And after he gave her a count, 8 count, did she want to continue? She shook that head. You can see her shaking her head. No. She didn't want to get knocked out. She got rocked. She said, that's enough for me. I don't need to hit the canvas. I'm good. I know this bitch finna knock me out. That's what Badillo said. Badillo said, that shit no minds. Nevertheless, both fights were very intriguing. Both fights were very exciting. I watched the first fight waiting to see if Conwell was going to turn it on. He never did. And I watched Gabriella straight systematically break down Badillo and ultimately knock her out. TKO, technical knockout. Made her quit. Made her say, that's it! Come on! She said, no longer. In other news, Shannon Sharpe, I hear, this female he used to, kick it with, he used to throw down or lay down with. You never know what happened, whatever the case, but she's accusing Shannon Sharpe of raping her. Okay, y'all know what that means, She might have, talking about when they were together, he forced her to have sex or something like that, and now she want to sue this man for $50 million when he about to get a big major deal with a podcast deal. He's about to get a major podcast deal. Okay, getting some real bread. He's about to become one of the big dogs in podcasts. Shannon Sharpe's been doing real good on this podcast. The man has definitely been consistently bringing you dope content. He's been raising his stock, and his stock is up there now. He's negotiating a $100 million deal with his podcast. Okay, I hear through the grapevine, Stephen A. got one. So Shannon Sharpe is going to join the elite and get him one too. They want him. Man, been doing great, hands down. He's been doing his thing. He's been growing his company. He's been growing his podcast, and he's had a lot of artists, a lot of people on his podcast. And what really blew him up was Cat Williams, in my opinion. Cat Williams came on his show, and that man's podcast took me to a whole new height with all the tea Cat Williams was dropping. You know what I'm saying? So this chick come out the blue. I think she finds out he's about to get this bread. It's probably with some disgruntled broad that he used to bang. Okay, some female that he used to hit, and he done broke up with her. You know what I'm saying? He done shagged her up and went on his way. Took care of his business. And she's jealous. She's mad. She wants some of that money. Females are finding all kind of ways to try to get money. This ain't nothing but about a money grab. It's all about a money grab. She ain't do nothing to her that she didn't want to do. That it's something seriously wrong with this society, because all these females seem to want to just try to get money off folks they see somebody about to get paid, about to get a bag, they won't in on it. You know what I'm saying? She done probably sent them some emails, threatening to do this, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get money or to extort Shannon Sharpe. Because she want to be part of his team again. She want to roll in that money. She want access to that money. Now, they need to do a law. They need to create a law for these type of females that do this shit. Trying to destroy somebody's career or defame somebody. This defamation of character she's doing in this man. Okay? When she know good and damn well she ain't got no kind of case. She's just straight capping. It's all cap. You know what I'm saying? She don't really. She knows she ain't got no case. She's just trying to mess this man's deal up. She know he's about to get to a bag. So she want to mess this shit up. She want to throw a monkey wrench in the program. Because I bet you Shannon Sharpe got text messages or some type of letters from her threatening to do this. Okay? She's trying to defame the man, trying to, you know what I'm saying, mess up his character. She's trying to throw a monkey wrench in the whole deal. Now here's what gets me. The man been a millionaire, okay? He been had money. Why all of a sudden now a bitch wanna jump out the closet talking about he did this to me, he did that to me, I need 50 million. You know what? That's what really kills me because ain't no bitch pussy worth 50 million. Ain't no pussy out there worth 50 million. Nah. I don't care if it is your boo. Ain't no pussy worth 50 million. Okay? Not only that, not even a million. She ain't gonna get that. She ain't gonna get nothing. Because she's all capped and she's planning. She's trying to get to this man's bag. She's trying to mess his bag up. She probably it don't even matter to her if she's getting anything. She just want to mess his shit up. And they need to create a law. They need to make a law for these type of bras that do this shit. And you know, looking at some of the comments, you got a lot of niggas on there talking about get your bag. A lot of zesty niggas. A lot of funny style ass niggas. You know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with these characters, these guys. They up there want to do craziness. They hating on the next man because he getting his bag, he getting this, he doing his thing, living his best life. They want to hate on him and support this lying female with her lying claims that this man raped her. He forced her into doing some stuff. Right. Sure he did. I told him to stop, and he didn't want to stop. Right. See, they gonna get enough for doing this. They're gonna get enough for doing this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying all females are like this female, this particular female, but there's a lot of them like this particular female. All they want to do is get their hands on somebody's money. By any means necessary. That means tarnishing somebody's, you know what I'm saying, character, or messing up his bag and his career. Because of the allegations that she's putting out there and the narrative she's putting out there about this man. Makes no sense. Needs to stop. Shame on all you zesty brothers out there backing this female talking about, yeah, get your bag, girl. Get your bag, girl. Stupid, goofy, hateful, spiteful, jealous Negroes or whatever they are Like I said, I got to talk like that. But a nigga is anybody. They ain't got a color. But jealous, zesty men talking crazy, supporting this female on her lies. Trying to break this man, trying to get in this man's pocket and tarnish his image and his legacy. You know what I'm saying? Enough of that. Need to stop. Go get a life. Like DMX said, you got one, I got one too. You bust, I bust too. What you wanna do? What the bump on the, you know what I'm saying? You can just bump on the nigga on something. Now I just got word today. I'm looking at my phone and somebody posted some deranged, crazy stuff about the boy Kanye West. I can't believe this until I had to go and see it for myself. But it's on this Twitter post. The man got a song out now called Cousins or something. And in this song, he's confessing or talking about what he did as a younger man with his cousin, his younger cousin, showing them, I guess, you know, showing them, they used to look at porno books. Play, you know, I don't know, I ain't gonna say no names, I don't know what book it was, but he showed them he showed his cousin porno books. They looked at porno books together, and then he gonna come out and say they acted out the stuff in the porno books. He said he put his cousin in his mouth. Now, this is a male cousin of his. Why this man is talking about his childhood and coming out with this stuff at this time in his life is beyond me. Why he felt the need to let everybody know about this is beyond me. I don't know what's going on with your boy Kanye. But everybody always said he had some things going on in the background we just didn't know about. Okay? But by his confession and saying the things he said and confessing these things, he's gonna have a hard time even being a father of his own kids now. They're not gonna let that man, he already can't be with him. They're not gonna let that man be with his kids now. Get up here and confess you like to eat on your guns when you was little. You was a gobbler. And you did that for some extended amount of time, which indicates that you liked gobbling. Hey. I used to think that accident was why his jaw was like that. You know what I'm saying? But maybe his jaw was like that because he liked to gobble. I don't know. But the dude got some real serious mental issues. He never probably got therapy for these things or never seen counseling. But it's sad when a black man comes out and say these type of things about himself when he's a young man to the public. This was not something that the public even needed to know. If you made this kind of mistake in your life, young man, you ain't got to come out and say, yeah, when I was such and such, you know, I love to gobble. I'm a gobbler. This is sad, man. Sad, messing up his whole legacy. A lot of people probably ain't gonna do. They probably just gonna be like, they probably just gonna roll with it. Well, you know, hey, you know, Kanye, he's all right. He's a gobbler. It's okay. He can gobble. He can gobble. Hey, you know, I'm not gonna sit up and say it's okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna support that at all. Okay. Not at all. I'm not going to support that. But what I will do is sit back and watch this man tear his own legacy down. If he just wants to come out and let people know, hey, I just want to let everybody know what I do, what I stand, blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, you a gobbler, you on that type of time, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't support the man no more. I can't. As far as a man being a man, I'm a man's dude, I'm a man's myself, I'm straight hetero. I'm a man's man. I believe God can make no mistake when he made me. You know about that dude, nobody else. He ain't make no mistake when he made me. He don't make mistakes, period. Let me clear that up. Elohim does not make mistakes. So, you decide you want to go ahead and get on the gobble team. You want to be a zesty dude, that's your business. Do you, man. I just can't support it. I can't. I can't do it. I'm sorry. And I'm not sorry. I just can't do it. I'm straight happy. I'm happy with the Lord bless me with being me. I'm happy being a man. I love him. Love him! So, I only want to be intimate with a woman only. That's all I know. I don't want to know nothing else. All that other stuff ain't for me. I ain't trying to adventure, none of that. You want to adventure, it's your business. Just keep away from me. So yes, it's a sad day. That's all I got for y'all. All you can say is, Lord, have mercy on people. We're going to need it. It's your boy New Money, and I'll holler at y'all later. Get back at you another one.